You're going to start out using your Tim Holtz scissors, and you're going to cut out 4 sheets of 5x5 metal and then 4 sheets of 6x4 metal. And the 5x5 is for the outer 4 edges of your frame, and the 4x6 is for the inner sides of the frame. So let's go ahead and get started. And also, when you're cutting, be very careful because there are sharp edges, and that could be a little dangerous for you. So first we're going to take our Big Daddy 3 mold, and I am going to start embossing the 4x6 sheet first. And you're going to want to put your thin foam underneath. So place your metal kind of in the center of the mold. You're going to take your paper stump and you're going to start embossing the pattern. Now, this Big Daddy pattern is pretty intricate. The most important thing is you have to press really hard and try to get every little crease that you can. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started on this. And feel free to press as hard as you absolutely can. You may even have to grab the paper stump like this so that you can make sure you get every nook and cranny of the pattern. And you're going to want to start just going in a circular motion. And also be sure that you hold down the sheet metal in place, because if it moves, then it's going to mess up the pattern. Now for the 4x6, obviously it doesn't fit the full sheet, so about halfway through you're going to have to move your pattern across to get the rest of it, but you're going to want to be sure that you line it up properly when you come back. So all the patterns match. And it's also a good idea to go ahead and press down so that the metal molds to the grooves, and it kind of keeps it in line with the pattern. I'm going to let you use the rest of your imagination so I don't have to bore you on tape forever, but I did want to tell you as well that when you've completed the full embossing on your metal, don't lift the metal until you distress all the edges. You're going to want to take your snow block before you pick it up and just, again, go in a circular motion, and this is going to bring the metal out. And all of the parts that are sticking up that you embossed are going to be a lot more visible in the circles. And you can kind of do it to your liking as to show a lot more of the silver underneath the metal. And so, when you're completely finished with that, this is the finished product of one of your sheets. I just think this design is so cool.